My dear child, today I wish to speak directly to your heart about the nature of the challenges you face. Life, as you know, is filled with moments that can feel overwhelming, moments where you might feel as though the weight of the world rests entirely upon your shoulders. But I want you to know, from the depths of my love for you, that these challenges are not meant to defeat you. Instead, they are opportunities for you to grow, to find strength within yourself that you never knew existed, and to discover the power of faith and perseverance that I have placed within you from the very beginning. You see, my beloved, the difficulties you encounter are part of the fabric of life itself. They are woven into your journey, not as a means to harm you, but as a way to shape you, to mold you into the person you are destined to become. I understand that it may not always feel that way. There will be times when the road ahead appears too steep, the burden too heavy, or the way forward too unclear. In those moments, you may even question why these challenges have come your way. But I want you to know that every challenge is a call to trust, a call to hold on to the hope that there is a greater plan unfolding for you, one that you may not fully see yet, but one that I am guiding with loving hands. I am here, always beside you, especially in times of hardship. The moments that seem darkest are precisely when my presence is closest, even if you cannot yet feel it. I know the struggles of your heart, the tears you have shed in secret, and the fears that sometimes keep you awake at night. But I am telling you this: I have already placed within you the strength you need to overcome whatever comes your way. I have given you the resilience, the courage, and the love that will carry you through every storm. You may not always feel brave, and you may not always see the path ahead clearly, but trust that I am walking beside you, illuminating each step, even if you can only see a few feet in front of you. When challenges come, my beloved, I ask that you do not turn away in fear. Instead, face them knowing that you are not alone. The obstacles you encounter are not there to define you by your struggles, but to reveal the beauty of your perseverance. You are stronger than you think, and each trial is an invitation for you to discover that strength, to witness the miracles that can happen when you lean into faith rather than fear. Remember that I am the light that shines through even the thickest clouds. I am the steady rock upon which you can always rely. No storm is too fierce for my love, and no challenge is too great for the power of your spirit. Every difficulty you face is also a reminder of the precious gift of choice. You can choose to see challenges as barriers that keep you from happiness, or you can choose to see them as stepping stones toward growth, toward becoming the best version of yourself. With each challenge, you are given the opportunity to choose faith over despair, hope over discouragement, and love over fear. And when you choose faith, when you decide to step forward even when the way is not certain, you are moving closer to the fullness of who you are meant to be. The journey ahead may not always be smooth. There will be valleys as well as mountaintops, but every step, whether up or down, brings you closer to my purpose for you. I want you to see that the trials you face are like the refining of gold. They burn away the impurities, leaving behind something that is strong, resilient, and beautiful. The fires you walk through are not meant to consume you, but to refine you, to reveal the incredible strength and beauty within you. And through every flame, I am with you, protecting you, holding you, guiding you. I want you to take a moment now to reflect on the challenges that you are currently facing. They may feel impossible, overwhelming, and without solution. But let me assure you, my beloved, that there is no problem that does not have an answer, no situation that is beyond my ability to redeem. The difficulties you face now will one day be stories of victory, testimonies of resilience, and reminders of my endless faithfulness to you. One day, you will look back on this time and see how each moment of struggle was also a moment of transformation, a time when your faith grew, your strength deepened, and your spirit soared to new heights. Do not forget that I am with you in the details of every struggle. When you feel lost, I am your compass. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel alone, I am beside you, holding you, loving you with a love that knows no bounds. You may feel as though you are walking through a valley, but remember, valleys are not permanent. They are simply a part of the landscape, a part of the journey that eventually leads you to higher ground. Well, hold on, my beloved, for the path does not end here, and the best is still ahead of you. I encourage you, my child, to embrace each challenge with a heart full of courage. Let your faith be the foundation upon which you stand. Let your perseverance be the force that moves you forward, even when the steps are small and unsure. Remember, it is not the size of the steps that matters, but the determination to keep moving, one foot in front of the other. And in every step, know that I am here, ready to catch you if you stumble, ready to lift you if you fall, and ready to celebrate with you when you rise again. Take my hand, my beloved, and walk with me through the challenges you face. Together we will move beyond the obstacles, we will rise above the fears, and we will embrace the beautiful journey that lies ahead. Trust in me, lean on me, and let your heart be filled with the knowledge that you are never alone. You are stronger than you know. And with faith and perseverance, there is nothing that you cannot overcome. You are my beloved, and I am guiding you through every storm, every trial, every challenge. This is the beginning of a journey where faith and perseverance will be your greatest allies, a journey where you will discover just how deeply you are loved and just how capable you are. I am with you now and always. Remember this, my dear one. There is nothing that can separate you from my love, and there is no challenge too great when you walk with me. Together we will face every difficulty, and together we will emerge victorious. You are never alone, and my love will always be your guiding light. My beloved child, today I want to speak to you about a powerful truth that will help you face whatever challenges may come your way. It is the truth of acknowledging your struggles without fear. In this life you will inevitably encounter trials and hardships, moments that test your strength and shake your spirit. But I want you to remember, my dear one, that these moments are not signs of weakness or failure. They are simply a part of the journey we are walking together. And in facing these moments, there is no need for fear, because I am right here beside you. One of the greatest things you can do for yourself is to recognize and accept that challenges are a natural part of your journey. To pretend that everything is always easy or perfect is to deny yourself the opportunity to grow, to learn, to become stronger. When you acknowledge your hardships honestly, you are giving yourself permission to be human. You are embracing the reality that everyone faces challenges, that everyone struggles, and that it is perfectly okay to feel overwhelmed sometimes. Acknowledgement is the first step toward transformation, my beloved. For it is only when you face your fears and your struggles that you can begin to overcome them. It is important for you to understand that you do not need to be ashamed of the difficulties you face. Hardships do not define you. Rather, how you respond to them is what shapes your character. The world may tell you that struggles are a sign of failure, that they are something to hide or to be ashamed of. But I want you to hear this clearly. There is no shame in struggling, in feeling lost, or in facing moments of doubt. These experiences are what make you human, and they are opportunities for growth and deeper connection with me. They are the moments where you can learn to trust, to lean into my strength, and to find the courage to move forward, one step at a time. I know that when difficulties come, the instinct can be to run, to avoid the pain, or to pretend that everything is okay when it is not. But my beloved, I want you to know that true strength lies not in avoiding your problems, but in facing them with courage. When you acknowledge the difficulties you are experiencing, you are opening the door to my grace and allowing me to work within you. You are inviting my love to enter the places of pain and to bring healing. There is incredible power in simply saying, yes, this is hard. Yes, I am struggling. But I trust that I am not alone, and I trust that I can get through this. Fear is a natural response to challenges. It whispers in your ear that you are not strong enough, that you are not capable, that you will not succeed. But fear is a liar, my dear one. It wants to keep you small, to keep you from discovering the beauty of your own resilience, to keep you from reaching out for my hand. Fear tells you that you are alone, that the obstacles before you are insurmountable, that there is no hope. But I am here to tell you that you are never alone, that the challenges you face are not bigger than my love, and that hope is always within reach. Even in your most difficult moments, I am with you, and I will never abandon you. The first step in overcoming fear is to acknowledge it, to name it, to bring it into the light of my love, where it can no longer have power over you. When you admit that you are afraid, when you say, yes, I feel this fear, but I am choosing to face it anyway, you are taking away the power that fear has over you. You are stepping into a place of strength, a place where my love can guide you, comfort you, and empower you to keep moving forward. Fear loses its hold on you when you bring it to me, when you let my light shine into the places that feel dark and uncertain. I want you to remember, my beloved, that I did not create you to live in fear. I created you to live in freedom, in peace, in the knowledge that you are deeply loved and cared for. The challenges that come your way are not meant to make you afraid. They are meant to help you grow, to teach you, to bring you closer to me. There are opportunities for you to discover the strength that I have placed within you, to see that with me by your side, there is nothing that you can overcome. When you acknowledge your struggles, you are also opening your heart to my grace. You are allowing me to enter the places of pain, the places of fear, the places of doubt, and to bring healing, comfort, and strength. There is no struggle too great, no fear too powerful, no pain too deep that my love cannot reach it. When you bring your challenges to me, when you say, this is what I am facing, and I need your help, you are allowing me to work in your life in a powerful way. You are inviting me to be your strength, your hope, your guide. It is okay to admit that you do not have all the answers. It is okay to feel lost, to feel unsure, to feel scared. These feelings are part of being human, and they are nothing to be ashamed of. But remember, my dear one, that you do not need to face these feelings alone. I am here, always ready to listen, always ready to comfort, always ready to guide you through whatever you are facing. You are never alone in your struggles, and there is nothing that can separate you from my love. As you move forward, I encourage you to take each challenge one step at a time. You do not need to have everything figured out, and you do not need to be perfect. All you need to do is take the next step, and then the one after that, trusting that I am guiding you, that I am holding you, that I am leading you through every difficulty. Acknowledge the struggle, name the fear, and then place it in my hands. Together we will face whatever comes, and together we will find a way forward. You are stronger than you know, my beloved. You are capable of more than you realize. And with me by your side, there is nothing that you cannot overcome. Trust in me, lean into my strength, and let my love be your guide. You are not alone, and you never will be. Together we will face each challenge, we will rise above each fear, and we will walk this path with courage, with hope, and with love. Remember, my child, that I am always here, ready to carry your burdens, ready to calm your fears, and ready to lead you to a place of peace and joy. My dear child, I want to speak to you today about the importance of faith, the kind of faith that serves as a light in the darkness, that holds you up when everything around you seems to crumble. Faith is not something abstract or distant. It is a living, breathing part of you. It is the force that connects your heart to mine, that anchors you when the storms rage, that reminds you of the truth when fear and doubt attempt to drown it out. Faith is your compass, guiding you through the twists and turns of life. It is the deep belief that no matter what you face, you are not alone, and that I am with you every step of the way. My beloved, I know that life can sometimes feel like a long journey through an uncertain wilderness. There are moments when it seems like the path has disappeared, when the light has dimmed, and when every direction feels fraught with uncertainty. But I want you to remember that even in the deepest darkness, faith is the light that will lead you home. It is not about knowing every answer or seeing every detail of the road ahead. Faith is about trusting in the presence of the light, even if it is just a tiny flicker in the distance. It is believing that you are never abandoned, that there is always hope, and that you are always loved. When darkness surrounds you, when it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, faith is what will lift that weight and remind you that you are not carrying it alone. Faith does not mean that you will never experience pain or that you will never have questions or doubts. Faith means that even when you do face these things, you choose to believe that there is a greater plan at work, one that you may not fully understand yet, but one that is always unfolding for your good. It means trusting that I am here, working behind the scenes, preparing a way for you, and guiding you toward the light, even when all you can see is the next step. You may ask yourself, how can I find faith when I feel so afraid, when I feel so uncertain, when it seems like everything is falling apart? My dear one, faith is not something you need to create on your own. It is a gift that I have given you, a gift that is always within you, ready to be nurtured and strengthened. All you need to do is open your heart to it. Faith does not require you to be perfect or to have everything figured out. It only asks that you be willing to trust in something greater than yourself. It asks that you take a step forward, even if you cannot see the whole path ahead. Each step you take in faith brings you closer to me, and I promise you, I will be with you every step of the way. When you face moments of doubt, I want you to remember that it is okay to question, to wonder, to feel unsure. Doubt is not the opposite of faith. It is part of the journey. It is in those moments of doubt that your faith has the opportunity to grow, to deepen, to become more resilient. I am not afraid of your doubts, and I do not turn away from your questions. Bring them to me, my beloved, and let us face them together. Faith is not about having all the answers. It is about trusting in my love even when the answers are not clear. It is about knowing that I am the constant in your life, the one who will never leave you, the one who will guide you through every question, every fear, and every uncertainty. Think of faith as a candle in a dark room. The darkness may be vast and it may seem overwhelming, but even the smallest flame has the power to chase away the shadows. Your faith is that flame, and I am the one who lights it within you. Even when it seems like your faith is small or fragile, it is enough. It is enough to guide you, to lead you, to remind you that you are never truly in the dark. And when you feel that your flame is flickering, remember that I am here to protect it, to nurture it, to make sure that it never goes out. My light is always with you, and my love will always be the source of your faith. Faith also means trusting in timing that is different from your own. I know that sometimes you want answers immediately, that you want the path to be made clear right away. But my beloved, faith is about trusting in my timing, trusting that I see the bigger picture, and that I am working all things for your good, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Trusting in me means letting go of the need to control every outcome, and allowing yourself to rest in the knowledge that I am guiding you with love and wisdom beyond what you can see. It means believing that even in the waiting, even in the silence, I am working in your life, preparing you for what is to come. You may not see the way forward right now. The future may seem uncertain, and the challenges before you may feel insurmountable. But I want you to take a deep breath and remember that you are not walking this path alone. I am with you, lighting your way, guiding your steps, and holding you close. Faith is not about the absence of fear. It is about choosing to trust even in the presence of fear. It is about believing that my love for you is greater than any obstacle, that my strength is enough to carry you through, and that no matter how dark it seems, there is always light because I am your light. My dear one, I see your heart. I see the fears you carry, the doubts that sometimes cloud your mind, and the desire you have to do what is right, to find your way to be strong. I want you to know that you do not need to be strong on your own. Lean into me. Let my strength become your strength. Let my light become your guide. Let my love be the foundation upon which you build your faith. Together we will face whatever comes, and together we will find a way forward, one step at a time. When you feel overwhelmed, when the darkness seems too much, I want you to pause and remember that you are not alone. Take a moment to breathe, to reach out to me, and to feel my presence beside you. I am the light that will never leave you, the love that will never fade, the strength that will never fail. Trust in me, and let your faith be your compass, your light, your guide. You are my beloved child, and I am with you always, through every trial, through every storm, through every moment of doubt. With faith, my dear one, you can face anything. With faith, you will find the strength to keep moving forward, to keep believing in the goodness that lies ahead, to keep trusting that my plan for you is one of hope, of love, of endless possibility. You are never alone, and your faith is the bridge that connects your heart to mine. Hold on to that faith, nurture it, and let it grow, for it is the key to overcoming every obstacle and finding the light that will guide you home. Together we will walk this path, and together we will find joy, peace, and the fulfillment of every promise I have made to you. My dear one, I want to tell you more about the power of faith today, and how it serves as a beacon of hope in times when everything seems dark. Faith is the steadying force that keeps you anchored when the waves of life threaten to pull you under. It is not a distant or abstract concept, but rather it is the intimate connection that ties your spirit to mine, even in moments when everything else feels lost or uncertain. Faith is more than just believing in something beyond what your eyes can see. It is knowing that my presence, my love, and my guidance are real and always with you. I know that there are times when it feels almost impossible to hold on to faith. The world around you may seem chaotic. The problems you face may seem insurmountable. And and every direction you turn may feel like a dead end. But my dear child, faith is not about having all the answers or always feeling confident. Faith is the choice to trust me even when you do not see the full picture, even when the way ahead is unclear. It is choosing to believe that I am here, that I am guiding your every step, even if the path before you is shrouded in mist. Faith is the small voice within that whispers keep going when everything else tells you to stop. It is the spark that lights up your spirit, even in the darkest of nights, reminding you that I have not forgotten you, that I have a plan for you, and that I am working all things together for your good. You may not always feel that spark as a burning fire, but it is there, even when it is just a faint glow. It is in those moments when your faith feels small and fragile that I am closest to you, protecting that light and ensuring that it never goes out. I want you to understand that faith is a journey, not a destination. It is something that grows within you each day, each time you choose to trust me over your fears, each time you choose to step forward in courage rather than turn away in doubt. It is a journey that we walk together, hand in hand, and it is not always an easy one. There will be times when your faith is tested, times when you feel weary, times when you may even question everything. But know this, my beloved, I am with you in every step, in every moment of doubt, in every trial. I am not afraid of your questions, and I am not distant in your times of uncertainty. When the storms of life come, it is easy to be overwhelmed by the waves, to feel as though you are being tossed and turned with no solid ground beneath you. But my dear one, faith is your anchor. It is the deep belief that even in the midst of the storm, I am in control. I see what you cannot see, and I know the way forward even when it is hidden from your view. Faith is trusting that I am the calm in the storm, that I am holding you securely, that no matter how fierce the winds blow, you will not be lost because you are held within my loving embrace. I know that there will be moments when your faith feels weak, when it feels as though you are barely holding on. In those times, I want you to remember that it is not the strength of your faith that matters most, but the object of your faith me. Even a small amount of faith, like a tiny mustard seed, is powerful when placed in me. You do not have to be perfect, you do not have to have everything figured out, and you do not have to always feel strong. All you need is to be willing to trust, even in the smallest way, and I will do the rest. I will take that small seed of faith, and I will nurture it. I will help it grow, and I will use it to move mountains in your life. Faith also means believing in my timing. I know how much you long for answers, how much you desire clarity and resolution. But my beloved, true faith means trusting in my timing, even when it seems different from what you hoped for. It means believing that I see the bigger picture, that I know what is best for you, and that I am always working things out in the right way and at the right time. Sometimes the waiting can feel unbearable, but I assure you I am using this time to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to align everything perfectly. Trust that my timing is never late, and that every moment of waiting is filled with purpose. Faith does not mean that you will not have fears. It does not mean that you will not face uncertainty or moments of doubt. Rather, faith is what allows you to take a step forward despite those fears, to move forward even when you do not have all the answers. It is the courage to say, I do not understand, but I will trust anyway. It is the decision to put one foot in front of the other, even when the path ahead is not fully illuminated. I am the light that guides you, even if it is only one step at a time, and I promise you that I will never lead you astray. Remember that faith is also about resting in my love for you. It is knowing that no matter what you do, no matter what you face, my love is unchanging, unconditional and ever present. My dear child, I do not love you because of your achievements, your successes, or your ability to get it right. I love you because you are mine. My love for you is not dependent on your performance or on the strength of your faith. It is simply because I have chosen you, and I will never leave you or forsake you. Faith is about trusting in that love, resting in it, and allowing it to fill every part of your being. When you feel weary, when you feel as though your faith is running dry, come to me. Let me be your source of strength. Let me fill you with hope. Let me renew your spirit. Let me remind you of the truth. You do not need to do this on your own. You were never meant to. I am here and I am ready to carry you when you feel you cannot walk any further. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is more than enough for you. My dear one, I want you to know that your faith is precious to me. It may not always feel strong, and there may be days when you feel as though you have little to offer. But I see every act of faith you take, every prayer, every step forward, every time you choose hope over despair. I see it all, and I am so proud of you. Even when you cannot see it, your faith is growing. It is becoming deeper, stronger, and more resilient. Each challenge you face is an opportunity for your faith to flourish, for you to grow closer to me, and for you to see my power at work in your life. Take courage, my beloved, and let your faith be your guide. Let it be the light that shines in the darkness, the strength that holds you up, the hope that carries you forward. You are not alone, and you never will be. I am here, and I will always be with you, guiding you, loving you, and lighting your way. Together we will face whatever comes, and together we will find a way through every storm, every trial, every darkness. You are my beloved child, and I am with you always. Let your faith be your anchor, your compass, your light. Trust in me, and know that you are never alone, my beloved child. Today I want to speak to you about perseverance. I know that life can be filled with obstacles, and the road ahead of you might sometimes seem endless and fraught with challenges. There are moments when you may feel as if you have given everything you have, yet the mountain before you still looms tall, and your strength feels as though it is slipping away. I understand these moments of weariness. I see every struggle, every tear, every time you have felt overwhelmed. But I also want you to understand this. Perseverance is not about having limitless strength on your own. It is about continuing to take even the smallest of steps, trusting that I am with you, that I am giving you the strength you need for each new day, each new challenge. Perseverance does not mean that you will never feel tired, that you will never question whether you have what it takes to keep going. It means continuing on even when the path seems unclear. It means getting up each morning and choosing to move forward, despite the obstacles in your way. You may not see the entire journey ahead. You may only be able to see one step in front of you. But my beloved, that one step is enough. Take it in faith, and know that I am guiding your every movement. I have already walked this path ahead of you. I have prepared a way for you, and I will lead you through, no matter how winding or difficult it may seem. I know that the world around you often speaks of instant solutions, of immediate victories, of a life without struggles, but true growth, real transformation, happens in the perseverance. It happens when you push through the times that seem unbearable, when you rise up despite the weight that presses upon you. It happens when you find the courage to face each day, knowing that I am by your side, holding you up, breathing strength into you when you feel that your own strength is gone. Perseverance is not about never falling, it is about rising again. Each time you do, because you trust in my love for you. There will be days when your progress seems so small that you question whether it even matters, days when the mountain feels as tall as ever, and your steps feel almost insignificant. But I want you to know that every single step matters. Every moment that you choose to persevere, every time you choose to keep moving forward, you are building resilience, you are growing stronger, you are becoming who I created you to be. You are like a seed that pushes through the soil, reaching for the light. You may not see the growth that is happening beneath the surface, but with every bit of effort, your roots are growing deeper. Your foundation is becoming stronger, and soon you will break through to the light above. Perseverance is not something that I ask you to achieve alone. I am here, always present, always ready to lift you up when your spirit is weary. When you feel as though you cannot take another step, let me carry you. Lean on me, my beloved. My arms are open. My shoulders are strong enough to bear every burden, every weight, every worry that you carry. Perseverance is about partnership. It is about walking hand in hand with me, knowing that you are never expected to carry the load by yourself. When the journey is long and the night is dark, I am here, and I will never let you fall. You can rest in my presence, knowing that even in the moments of stillness I am working. I am making a way for you. It is in the times of perseverance that your true character is formed. In the times of waiting, in the times of pressing forward despite the obstacles, you are learning to trust me more deeply, to rely on me more fully, and to understand that my strength is always sufficient for you. I know how difficult it can be to wait when the answers do not come, when the path is unclear, when the progress seems slow. But know this, even in the waiting, even in the times when you do not see the fruits of your labor, I am at work. I am using every moment to shape you, to teach you, to draw you closer to me. When you look back on these times, you will see that they were not wasted. You will see that the perseverance you cultivated became the foundation upon which you built your strength, your faith, your resilience. Every moment of perseverance is like a stone laid carefully in the foundation of your life. It creates stability, it creates endurance, it builds a legacy that is unshakable. My dear child, every step you take in faith, every time you choose to keep going despite the odds, you are building a life that is rooted in me, a life that cannot be shaken by the storms of this world. I want you to remember that perseverance is an act of trust. It is trusting that I am with you, that I have not forgotten you, that I am guiding you even when you cannot see the path ahead. Trusting me means that you keep moving forward, even if the progress seems slow, even if the road seems long. It is about believing that I have a purpose for every step you take, that I am using every challenge to strengthen you, and that I am always working all things for your good. It is in the times of perseverance that your faith grows deeper, that your trust in me becomes unshakable, that you begin to see just how capable you are with me by your side. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, moments when the pain, the struggle, the uncertainty feels too much to bear. In those moments, my beloved, I ask you to turn to me. Let me be your source of strength, your comfort, your encouragement. I see your effort. I see your tears, and I see every sacrifice you make. Nothing you do goes unnoticed by me. I am here to remind you that your efforts are not in vain, that the seeds you plant today in perseverance will one day bloom into a beautiful harvest. The journey may be long, but the destination is worth it, and I will walk with you every step of the way. Perseverance is also about letting go of the need for perfection. It is about understanding that you do not need to have everything together, that you do not need to always be strong, that it is okay to struggle. I did not create you to be perfect. I created you to be real, to be human, to experience life in all of its ups and downs. Perseverance means embracing your imperfections, knowing that I love you just as you are, and continuing to move forward anyway. It is about allowing yourself to be vulnerable, about acknowledging your weaknesses, and letting me fill those places with my strength. You are never alone in this journey. I am here, always watching over you, always ready to lift you up, always guiding you toward the purpose I have for you. When the path ahead feels overwhelming, remember that you are not walking it by yourself. I am with you, I am for you, and I am leading you to a place of hope, of joy, of fulfillment. Perseverance is not about perfection, it is about persistence. It is about choosing to get up one more time, to take one more step, to trust one more day. And in that choice, you will find that you are stronger than you ever imagined. Because you are not walking this journey alone, I am with you, now and always. Take courage, my beloved child. Let perseverance be the anthem of your journey. Let it be the strength that rises within you, the determination that keeps you moving forward, the faith that reminds you that I am always with you. Together, we will face every challenge, we will overcome every obstacle, and we will reach the beautiful future that I have planned for you. Trust in me, lean into my love, and know that with me all things are possible. You are deeply loved, and you are never alone. Let perseverance carry you forward, and let my love be your guide. My beloved child, today I want to talk to you about finding meaning in the challenges that you face. I know how difficult it can be to understand why certain trials come into your life, why the path sometimes seems so hard, and why you must endure pain that feels overwhelming. There are times when you may look at your struggles and see only obstacles, only difficulties that seem to weigh you down. But I want you to understand that every challenge has a purpose, every hardship holds a lesson, and every moment of pain is an opportunity for transformation. Nothing that you face is without meaning, and I am with you in each of those moments, guiding you to see the beauty that can come from even the most difficult situations. I want you to understand that the challenges you face are not punishments, nor are they a sign that I have abandoned you. On the contrary, I am closer to you during these times than you could ever imagine. I am holding you with a love that is unending, and I am walking alongside you, showing you the strength that lies within you. Sometimes it is only through facing adversity that you truly discover the depth of your courage, the breadth of your resilience, and the boundless strength that I have placed within your spirit. These are not things that come to light when everything is easy. They are revealed in the fire, forged in the trials, and polished by your perseverance. Every moment of difficulty in your life is an invitation for growth. It is a chance for you to rise above, to step into the person I know you can be. It is through these challenges that you learn to trust in me more deeply, to lean on my strength when your own feels inadequate, and to find hope even in the darkest of times. When you face something that feels insurmountable, you are given the opportunity to choose faith over fear, hope over despair, and love over anger. These choices are what define your character, what shape what bring you closer to me. I know that there are times when it is difficult to see the purpose in the pain. When you are in the midst of suffering, it is natural to ask, why me? Or why now? You may feel as though the challenges are too great, the burden too heavy, and the way forward unclear. In these times, I want you to trust that there is more to your journey than what you can see in the moment. Just as an artist works on a canvas, there are times when the strokes seem chaotic, when the colors seem to clash, and when the beauty of the picture is not yet apparent. But I am the master artist, and I see the bigger picture. Every stroke, every moment of hardship, every seemingly chaotic part of your journey is contributing to a beautiful masterpiece that is your life. I know you may not understand it now, and I do not expect you to always have the answers. It is okay to feel confused, to question, to not know why you are facing what you are facing. But I want you to know that I am using every difficulty for your good. I am using these moments to teach you patience, to help you grow in empathy, to build your character, and to draw you closer to me. There is nothing wasted in my plan for you. Every tear, every struggle, every moment of uncertainty is being transformed into something beautiful. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that I do, and that I am guiding you towards something more wonderful than you can imagine. The difficulties you encounter also help you develop a deeper sense of empathy and compassion for others. When you have walked through the fire, when you have faced pain and sorrow, you are able to understand and connect with others in a profound way. You become a source of comfort, of strength, of hope for those who are facing their own struggles. The challenges you endure are not just about your own growth. They also prepare you to be a light for others, to share my love with those who are hurting, and to show them that they too can overcome. You are not just being strengthened for your own journey, you are being prepared to be a source of strength for others. I want you to know that there is beauty in the struggle, even if you cannot see it right now. The moments when you feel most vulnerable, when you feel as though you are breaking, are often the moments when the most profound transformation is taking place. It is in these moments that your spirit is being refined, that the things that no longer serve you are being stripped away, and that the true essence of who you are is being revealed. It is in these moments that you learn to rely on me completely, to surrender your fears, your doubts, your plans, and to trust that I am working all things for your good. Think of the caterpillar, my beloved. It must go through the darkness of the cocoon, a time of isolation and transformation before it emerges as a beautiful butterfly. The process is not easy, and it may seem as though nothing good could come from such a struggle. But without this period of transformation, the caterpillar would never discover its wings. It would never know the joy of flying, of seeing the world from above. In the same way, the challenges you face are part of your transformation. They are helping you discover your wings, helping you rise above, helping you see life from a new perspective. When you face challenges, I invite you to ask yourself not why is this happening to me, but rather what can I learn from this? Or how can I grow through this experience? I am here to help you find meaning in every moment, to help you see that there is always something to be gained, always something to be learned. Even in the most difficult of circumstances, there is a purpose, there is a lesson, there is an opportunity for growth. When you shift your perspective in this way, you open your heart to my guidance, and you allow me to show you the beauty that lies even in the midst of the struggle. I want you to remember that your journey is unique. The challenges you face are not meant to be compared to those of others. Each person has their own path, their own lessons to learn, their own growth to experience. Do not look at someone else's journey and feel that you are lacking or that you should be somewhere different. You are exactly where you need to be, and I am guiding you every step of the way. The lessons you are learning, the strength you are gaining, the growth you are experiencing, it is all part of my perfect plan for you. My dear child, The meaning of your challenges lies in the transformation that they bring. They are not the end of your story. They are the chapters that lead to a greater understanding, to a deeper love, to a fuller life. I am with you in every trial, in every tear, in every step you take. I am here to give you strength when you feel weak, to give you hope when you feel lost, to give you love when you feel alone. Trust in me. Trust in the journey. Trust that there is meaning in everything you face. Take heart, my beloved, for the challenges you are facing today are the seeds of the beautiful future I have prepared for you. They are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. They are not barriers, they are bridges. And I am walking with you every step of the way, guiding you, loving you, and revealing to you the incredible meaning and purpose behind every moment. You are not alone, and you are deeply loved. Together, we will find the beauty in every challenge, the purpose in every trial, and the hope in every moment. My beloved child, today I want to speak with you about a deep truth that is often forgotten in the midst of struggles. You are not alone. You are never alone, no matter how isolated you may feel or heavy the burdens you carry may seem. I see the times when you feel as though you are standing alone against the storm, when the world around you seems indifferent, and when every step you take feels harder than the last. I want to remind you now and always that I am with you, that my presence surrounds you, and that my love fills every empty space you feel in your heart. There is a comfort that comes from knowing you are held, even when everything else feels out of your control. I know how tempting it can be to believe that in times of difficulty, you are left to your own devices, as though you must muster every ounce of strength on your own. But I want you to let go of that burden. I am the source of your strength, and you were never meant to carry the weight of life's struggles alone. I am the one who walks beside you in every valley, the one who stands beside you in every trial, the one who whispers words of love and encouragement to you when the world falls silent. Sometimes, when the challenges you face seem insurmountable, it is easy to feel disconnected from those around you, from yourself, and even from me. But my dear one, understand that I am always near. Even when you cannot see me, even when you cannot feel my presence, I am there, standing right beside you, guiding you, loving you, and holding you. I am in every breath you take, in every beat of your heart, in every small victory that brings you a moment of peace. I am here to remind you that no matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn is coming, and you are never facing that darkness alone. I want you to think about the times in your life when you have felt most challenged, times when it seemed as though you might not make it through, when everything felt overwhelming and impossible. Think about those moments and remember that even then you found a way forward. Even then there was something within you that rose up, that gave you the courage to take the next step, that led you through the darkness. That was me. It was my strength within you, my love holding you, my voice encouraging you. Even when you did not recognize it, even when you thought you were walking alone, I was carrying you. I know that life is not always easy. There are moments that test your faith, moments that leave you questioning your own worth, moments when the pain feels too deep to bear. In these moments, my beloved, I want you to reach out for me. Call out my name and know that I am listening. Pour out your heart, share your fears, your doubts, your worries. There is nothing you can tell me that will make me love you any less. My love for you is not conditional on your strength or your ability to always have faith. It is a love that exists simply because you are mine. And because you are mine, I will never leave you to walk this journey alone. Sometimes, I place others in your path to remind you of my presence, to be my hands, my voice, my comfort in the moments when you need it most. I place people in your life to lift you up when you fall, to walk alongside you when the road is difficult, to remind you that love is all around you. I know it can be hard to reach out, to ask for help, to admit that you are struggling, but I want you to understand that there is no weakness in asking for support. It is a sign of strength to open your heart, to allow others to be there for you, to allow me to work through them in your life. You were never meant to walk alone, my dear one. I have created you to be part of a greater tapestry, to be connected with others, to share your journey, your joys, and your struggles. There is so much strength in community, in knowing that you are part of something bigger, in knowing that there are others who walk with you, who care for you, who want to see you flourish. The support of others is a gift from me, a reminder that my love flows through the hearts of those around you. Allow yourself to receive that love, to let it fill the empty spaces, to let it remind you that you are always held in my embrace. When you feel that you are walking through a wilderness, remember that I am the shepherd who guides you through. I see the road that lies ahead. I know every twist and turn, every hill and valley. There is no path that you will walk that I have not already prepared a way for you. I go before you, my beloved, to make straight the way, to light your path, to guide your steps. Trust that there is nowhere you can go that is beyond my reach, that there is no journey too difficult for me to guide you through. Even when you feel lost, I am the compass that will always lead you home. There will be times when you feel as though your prayers are not being heard, times when it seems as though my silence is overwhelming. But I want you to understand that silence does not mean absence. Even when you cannot hear my voice, I am still speaking to your heart, still working in your life, still guiding you. Sometimes the answers take time. Sometimes the silence is an invitation to trust more deeply, to lean more fully into my love. It is in the quiet that I am able to speak directly to your soul, to remind you that you are never alone, that my presence is not dependent on your feelings, but is always constant, always unwavering. I am here to remind you that there is no challenge you face that you must endure alone. I am the strength in your weakness, the light in your darkness, the hope in your despair. My love is your foundation, the rock upon which you can stand even when the ground feels shaky. There is nothing you cannot overcome with me by your side, nothing that can separate you from my love. I am with you now. I will be with you tomorrow, and I will be with you always. When you feel that you cannot go on, let me carry you. When you feel that you cannot see the way, let me be your light. When you feel alone, let me remind you that I am here, and I will never leave you. You are my beloved child, and my love for you is boundless. There is nothing in this world that could ever make me turn away from you, nothing that could ever make me leave your side. I am with you through every storm, every trial, every moment of joy, and every moment of pain. I am your constant companion, your guide, your protector. Lean into me, rest in my presence, and let my love fill you with the courage and strength to keep moving forward. You are never alone, my dear one, and you never will be. I am here now and forever, holding you, loving you, guiding you through every step of your journey. Trust in me, and know that with me you are always safe, always held, always loved. My beloved child, today I want to speak to you about hope, a hope that does not falter, even when the circumstances around you seem impossible. Hope is something I have placed deep within your heart, a light that can never be extinguished. No matter how dark the world around you may seem, hope is not a fragile wish or a fleeting desire. It is a steady and unbreakable connection to my promises. It is the assurance that I am always at work, that no matter how bleak things may appear, I have plans for you that are full of purpose, joy, and redemption. There are moments in life when hope feels elusive, when the challenges you face seem too overwhelming, and the future seems to hold nothing but uncertainty. I understand how easy it can be to feel weighed down by the burdens you carry, to feel as though the light at the end of the tunnel is too distant to reach. But my dear one, hope is not about what you see before you. It is not about the circumstances that surround you or the battles that you face. True hope is found in me. It is found in knowing that I am with you, that I am guiding you, and that I am always working for your good, even when the situation seems impossible. Hope is the anchor that keeps your spirit steady in the midst of the storm. It is the quiet confidence that, even when you cannot see the way forward, I have already made a way. I want you to remember that the darkest moments are often the moments just before dawn. Just as the sun rises each morning faithfully and without fail, my promises to you will also come to pass. Even when you cannot see the sun because of the clouds, you know it is still there, shining, warming, and bringing life to everything it touches. In the same way, even when my presence feels hidden, know that I am still here, still working in your life, still pouring my love upon you. There will be times when the weight of what you carry feels unbearable, when you feel as though you have lost your way and the hope within you is beginning to fade. In these moments, I ask you to turn to me. Let me be your strength. Let me renew the hope that lies within you. Hope is not something you need to create on your own. It is my gift to you. It is the assurance that you are not alone, that your story is not over, and that the best chapters are still ahead of you. No matter how difficult things may appear right now, I am working behind the scenes, setting things in motion, creating beauty from the ashes and preparing you for a future filled with promise. Sometimes hope means waiting, and I know how difficult waiting can be. It is in these times of waiting that your hope is tested, that your patience is stretched, that your faith is deepened. Waiting can feel like an endless expanse of time, a void where nothing seems to be happening. But my beloved, waiting is not a void, it is a fertile ground where hope grows, where character is developed, where faith is strengthened. It is in these seasons of waiting that I prepare you for what is to come, that I cultivate within you the qualities that you will need for the next steps of your journey. Hope also means believing in the unseen, trusting that what I have promised you will come to pass, even if you do not yet see how. It is believing that I am greater than the challenges before you, that my love is more powerful than any darkness, that my light is always shining, even if it is obscured by the clouds of today's troubles. You may not always see the way I am working, but I assure you I am working. I am aligning the right people, the right opportunities, the right moments to bring about my purpose in your life. Trust in this, my beloved, and let that trust fill you with hope that does not waver. Hope is also an invitation to dream, to believe that the life I have for you is more beautiful than you could ever imagine. It is easy to become disheartened when life does not go as you planned, when dreams seem delayed, or when you face setback after setback. But I want you to dream again, to allow your heart to open to the possibilities that I have for you. My dreams for you are not limited by the circumstances you see before you. My plans are not constrained by what seems possible in human terms. I am the Creator, and I have created you for a purpose that is grand and filled with wonder. Allow yourself to hope for more, to believe that there are greater things ahead, because I am the one who is leading you. Even in your darkest moments, hope is there like a small but mighty flame that refuses to be extinguished. No storm can blow it out, no darkness can smother it, because it is a flame that I have lit within you. My beloved child, nurture that flame. Speak words of hope over your life. Let go of the fear that tells you that all is lost. Let go of the doubt that tells you that there is no way forward. And instead, hold on to my promises. Speak life into your circumstances and watch how hope begins to grow, how the flame begins to burn brighter. You are never without hope, because you are never without me. When you feel weary, when you feel as though your hope is fading, come to me. Let me remind you of who I am. Let me remind you of the times I have been faithful in your past, of the miracles I have performed, of the mountains I have moved. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. If I have been faithful before, I will be faithful again. Let my past faithfulness be the foundation of your hope for the future. Let it remind you that I am always at work, always moving on your behalf, always ready to pour out my blessings upon you. My beloved child, hope is not just a feeling, it is a choice. It is choosing to believe in my goodness, even when circumstances tell you otherwise. It is choosing to trust that there is more to come, that what you are facing now is not the end of the story. It is choosing to keep your eyes fixed on me, rather than on the waves around you. Just as Peter walked on water when he kept his eyes on me, you too can rise above the challenges before you if you keep your focus on me, if you trust in the power of my love to sustain you, to carry you, to lead you. There will be times when the world tells you that hope is foolish, that it is naive to believe in what cannot be seen. But my dear one, hope is anything but foolish. Hope is powerful. Hope is transformative. Hope is what keeps your spirit alive, what fuels your journey, what propels you forward when everything else says to stop. It is the essence of my love for you, a love that believes in you, a love that sees beyond your failures and weaknesses, a love that calls you toward a future filled with beauty and purpose. Do not let go of hope, my beloved. Hold on to it with all your heart, for it is the key to finding joy, even in the midst of trials, to discovering beauty even in the midst of brokenness, to seeing light even in the darkest of nights. I am your hope, and I will never let you go. No matter where you are right now, no matter what you are facing, my hand is upon you, my love surrounds you, and my plans for you are still unfolding. Trust in me, lean into my promises, and let hope guide you forward. Remember that I am the God of hope, and that hope in me will never disappoint. Together we will walk through every trial, through every valley, through every challenge. Together we will rise above the storms, we will conquer every obstacle, and we will step into the beautiful future that I have prepared for you. You are not alone, you are not forgotten, and you are never without hope. Let that hope fill you, let it strengthen you, and let it carry you into the life that I have promised, a life of love, joy, and endless possibility. My beloved child, today I want to speak to you about courage, true courage, the kind that comes not from the absence of fear, but from the deep and unshakable knowledge that I am with you. Courage is not about always feeling brave. It is about taking a step forward, even when fear whispers in your ear that it is safer to stay where you are. Courage is about knowing that no matter how daunting the journey before you may seem, I am walking every step with you, and my strength is more than enough to carry you through. I know that fear can feel overwhelming. It can paralyze you, whispering lies that you are not strong enough, that you are not capable, that you are not worthy. Fear will try to convince you that the path ahead is too dangerous, that the challenges are too great, that the unknown is too risky. But my beloved, I want you to hear me clearly. Fear is a liar. It is a shadow that fades in the presence of my light. The strength that I have placed within you is far greater than any fear you may face. You are not walking this path alone, and you never will be. My spirit is within you, and my power is with you always. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward in spite of it. It is choosing to trust in my promises, even when the way ahead is unclear. It is believing that my love is greater than any obstacle, that my strength is more powerful than any weakness, and that my presence is a constant source of support. When you step out in courage, you are declaring that your trust in me is stronger than the fear that tries to hold you back. You are saying, I may not know what lies ahead, but I know who is with me. And that is enough. There will be moments in your life when you are faced with situations that challenge your faith, that test your resolve, that push you to the very limits of what you think you can handle. These are the moments when courage becomes your greatest ally. When you feel that fear rising within you, remember that I am your refuge, your shield, your strength. Take a deep breath, my beloved, and remember that you are not alone. Remember that you have faced challenges before, and you've overcome them not because of your own strength, but because I was with you, guiding you, lifting you, carrying you. Courage is also about vulnerability. It is about being honest with yourself and with me about your fears, your doubts, your struggles. It takes true courage to admit when you feel weak, when you feel unsure, when you need help. But my beloved, I want you to know that it is in those moments of vulnerability that my strength can shine through most clearly. When you bring your fears to me, when you open your heart and allow me to work in the places that feel broken, I am able to pour out my love and my grace in ways that you could never imagine. It is not a lack of courage to ask for my help, it is the very essence of what it means to be courageous. I know that there are times when the world around you seems to celebrate those who appear strong, who never show fear, who seem to have everything under control. But I want you to know that true strength is not about never feeling afraid. True strength is found in the quiet moments, in the decision to keep going even when everything within you wants to give up. It is found in the choice to trust in me, to lean on me, to take a step of faith, even when the way is not clear. True courage is found in the moments when you feel weakest, yet you choose to keep moving forward, to keep believing, to keep hoping. My beloved, I am with you in every moment of fear. I see your heart, I know your struggles. I understand the worries that keep you awake at night. And I am here to remind you that you are stronger than you think, not because of anything you have done, but because of who you are. You are my child, and my spirit lives within you. There is no fear that can overcome the power of my love, no challenge that can defeat the strength I have placed within you. When you feel afraid, when you feel as though the courage within you is fading, come to me. Let me fill you with my peace. Let me remind you of my promises. Let me renew your spirit. Courage is also about perspective. It is about choosing to see beyond the immediate challenges, to lift your eyes from the obstacles before you, and to focus on me. It is about trusting that I see the bigger picture, that I know the way forward, and that I am leading you every step of the way. When you feel overwhelmed, when the road seems too long, I invite you to take a step back, to rest in my presence, and to remember that I am in control. I am the author of your story, and every chapter, every page, is written with love and care. There is nothing that happens in your life that is outside of my knowledge or my plan. I want you to know that courage does not mean that you must do everything on your own. It does not mean that you must be self-sufficient, that you must never ask for help, that you must always have the answers. True courage is found in community, in reaching out to others, in allowing others to be there for you, just as I am here for you. I have placed people in your life to walk alongside you, to lift you up when you fall, to be a source of comfort and strength when you need it most. Allow yourself to lean on them, to share your journey, to let them be my hands and feet in your life. Courage is also about believing in the future that I have planned for you. It is about knowing that the challenges you face today are not the end of the story, that the struggles you are experiencing are part of a journey that leads to something beautiful. It is about trusting that I am always at work, that I am always moving on your behalf, that the best is yet to come. Even when the path ahead seems uncertain, even when you cannot see how everything will work out, I ask you to trust in my promises, to trust that I am leading you to a place of hope, of peace, of fulfillment. My dear child, I want you to remember that you are never alone in your journey. I am with you now and always, and my love for you is deeper and more powerful than any fear you may face. I have created you with purpose. I have placed within you everything you need to fulfill the calling I have for your life, and I will never leave you or forsake you. Take courage, my beloved, for I am with you. Step forward in faith, knowing that my love surrounds you, that my strength upholds you, that my light will always guide you. No matter what you are facing today, no matter how daunting the challenges before you may seem, I want you to know that you are stronger than you think, braver than you know, and more loved than you could ever imagine. You are my beloved child, and I am here, ready to guide you, ready to carry you, ready to lead you into the future that I have prepared for you. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt keep you from stepping into the fullness of what I have for you. Trust in me, lean on me, and let my courage be your strength. Together we will face whatever comes, and together we will overcome every obstacle. I am with you always, my beloved child, and with me all things are possible. I want to speak with you about the importance of trust and how vital it is to build your life upon a foundation of unwavering trust in me. Trust is a powerful thing. It is what allows you to move forward when the way ahead is unclear, to rest in my presence when you cannot understand the reasons behind your struggles, and to believe in the goodness that I have planned for you, even when the evidence is yet unseen. Trust is not about having all the answers or always feeling sure about what lies ahead. Rather, trust is about believing in my goodness, my love, and my plan for you, even in the face of uncertainty. I know that trust can be challenging. It is not always easy to let go of the need to control, to release the grip you have on your own plans, and to surrender your will to mine. But my dear one, I want you to know that when you trust me fully, you allow me to work in your life in ways that are far beyond what you could imagine. I am not asking you to ignore your fears or pretend pretend that you are never unsure. Instead, I am asking you to bring those fears to me, to allow me to hold them for you, and to let me guide you through every valley, every hill, every unknown road. When you trust me, you are choosing to believe that I am greater than the obstacles you face. You are deciding to put your faith in the one who knows all things, sees all things, and holds all things in my hands. There are so many moments in life when you will not understand why things are happening as they are, why certain doors close, why certain paths seem blocked, or why the answers you seek seem slow to come. It is in these moments that trust becomes essential. Trust is what will sustain you when everything else seems uncertain. It is the steady assurance that my timing is perfect, my wisdom is infinite, and my love for you is without limits. I see the entirety of your life, my child. I see every joy, every sorrow, every victory, and every struggle. I know the beginning from the end, and I know the path that is best for you. There may be times when you feel lost, when you feel that the way ahead is too difficult, or when you feel that your dreams are slipping away. But trust in me, my dear one, for I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your life to bring you to a place of peace, fulfillment, and joy. The journey may not always look the way you expected, but my plans for you are always good, always loving, and always leading you to the fullness of life that I desire for you. When you trust in me, you open your heart to receive the peace that only I can give. You no longer have to carry the weight of worry, the burden of trying to figure everything out on your own. Trust allows you to rest, to breathe, to let go of the anxieties that weigh you down. Trust says, I may not understand what is happening right now, but I know who holds my future, and I know that I am loved. Trust is not passive. It is an active choice to place your life in my hands and to believe that I am guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you every step of the way. I understand that there are times when trust feels like a risk. It requires vulnerability, it requires letting go of control, and it requires believing in something that you cannot always see or touch. But my dear one, I want you to know that I am worthy of your trust. I have never left you, I have never forsaken you, and I never will. I have walked with you through every storm. I have held you in every moment of pain, and I have celebrated every joy alongside you. My faithfulness is unchanging, and my love for you is eternal. Trust is not about blind faith, it is about knowing my character, my promises, and my deep, abiding love for you. Think of the times in your past when you faced difficulties that seemed insurmountable, times when you thought you would not be able to endure, times when the darkness seemed too deep. Yet here you are, still standing, still moving forward, still growing. Those moments were not without purpose, they were opportunities for you to see my faithfulness, to experience my presence in ways you might not have otherwise. Each of those moments was an invitation to trust, and each time you chose to trust in me, your faith grew, your strength deepened, and you became more of the person I created you to be. Trust also means embracing the unknown. It is about stepping into the places where you do not have all the answers and still choosing to believe that I am there. It is about knowing that even when you cannot see the path, I have already prepared it for you. It is about walking forward with courage, even when the way is foggy, even when each step feels uncertain, because you trust that I am leading you. I do not ask you to see the entire road. I only ask you to take the next step, knowing that I will guide you, I will protect you, and I will bring you to the place I have promised. Sometimes trust means waiting. I know how difficult waiting can be, especially when your heart longs for change, for answers, for movement. But in the waiting, I am working. I am not idle, and neither is your waiting. It is a time of preparation, a time when I am aligning things for your good, a time when I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Trusting in me means trusting in my timing, believing that I know the perfect moment to open the doors that need to be opened, to provide the answers that you seek, to bring the change that you desire. My timing is not the same as yours, but it is always perfect. My dear one, trust is the foundation of your relationship with me. It is what allows you to experience my love fully, to walk in my peace, to live with joy even in the midst of trials. Trust is what enables you to let go of the things that are beyond your control and to rest in the knowledge that I am in control. It allows you to release your fears, your doubts, your anxieties, and to place them in my hands. It allows you to live freely, knowing that you are not responsible for carrying the weight of the world, but that you are loved, cherished, and guided by the one who holds all things together. Take courage, my beloved, and place your trust in me. Let go of the fears that hold you back. Let go of the worries that weigh you down. And let my love be the foundation upon which you stand. I am your rock, your refuge, your strong tower. You can lean on me, you can rest in my presence, you can trust that I will never let you fall. Whatever lies ahead, whatever challenges you face, I am with you, and I will never leave your side. Trust in my love, trust in my goodness, trust in the plans I have for you, for they are plans of hope, of joy, and of a future filled with my blessings. Together, we will walk this journey. Together we will face every challenge, overcome every obstacle, and celebrate every victory. Trust in me, my dear child, and know that with me, you are always safe, always loved, always held. You are my beloved, and I am guiding you, leading you, and loving you through every step of your journey. You are never alone, and your trust in me will be the key to unlocking all that I have for you. Hold on to me, and let your heart be filled with the peace that comes from knowing you are always in my care. Trust, and let me lead you to the beautiful future that awaits you. As we come to the close of this message, I want to speak to you about one of the most profound gifts I have given to you, the power of love. Love is the force that sustains all life, the energy that binds every part of creation together, and the very essence of who I am. You were created out of love, to live a life filled with love, and to share that love with those around you. It is the foundation of everything, the wellspring from which all hope, joy, and peace flow. Love is the heartbeat of existence. It is not limited to grand gestures or extraordinary moments. It is present in the smallest of acts, in the gentle touch, the kind word, the quiet moments shared with those you hold dear. Love is the courage to forgive, the strength to let go of past hurts, and the grace to see others as I see them worthy, cherished, and beloved. It is easy to feel that love must be earned or that it is conditional. But my beloved, I need you to understand that my love for you is unconditional. There is nothing you could do to make me love you less, and nothing you could achieve that would make me love you more. I love you simply because you are mine. I know that there are moments in life when it feels hard to believe that you are loved, times when the weight of your mistakes or the harshness of the world makes it difficult for you to feel worthy. But my dear one, your worth is not determined by what you have done or by what others may say. Your worth is found in the fact that you are mine, that I have created you in love for love. You are precious in my sight, And my love for you is constant, unwavering, and eternal. When you struggle to feel loved, when you question your value, remember that you are the object of my deepest affection. You are the one I have called by name, the one I cherish beyond measure. Love is what gives meaning to every challenge you face, every victory you celebrate, every moment you live. It is the love that I pour into your life that gives you the strength to persevere, to rise above fear, to trust in the face of uncertainty. Love is the reason why you are able to overcome the hardships of life, to find joy even in the midst of trials, to discover peace even when the world around you seems chaotic. My love is your source of courage, your shield against the storms of life, your comfort in times of sorrow. But I want you to take my love and let it be the foundation upon which you build everything else in your life. Let it be the lens through which you view yourself and others. Let it guide your decisions, shape your actions, and fill your heart with compassion. When you look at others, see them as I see them. See their struggles, their fears, their hopes. Recognize that they too are my children, that they too are loved beyond measure. In loving others, you are reflecting my love into the world, creating a light that can never be dimmed, a hope that can never be extinguished. There will be times when it feels difficult to love, times when you have been hurt, when your trust has been broken, when your heart feels weary. In those moments, I invite you to come to me. Let me heal your wounds. Let me mend the broken places. Let me remind you that you are never alone. Love is not always easy, but it is always worth it. When you open your heart to love, when you choose to forgive, when you decide to see others with eyes of compassion, you are allowing my light to shine through you. You are becoming a vessel of my grace, a beacon of hope in a world that so desperately needs it. Do not underestimate the power of love. It has the ability to heal the deepest wounds, to bring light into the darkest places, to create beauty where there was once only pain. Love is the most powerful force in the universe because it is my essence. When you live in love, when you choose love over fear, over hatred and over bitterness, you are living in alignment with who I created you to be. You are living in a way that brings healing, that brings connection, that brings true and lasting joy. My dear one, I want you to take a moment now to reflect on my love for you. It is not a distant, abstract concept. It is real, tangible, present in every breath you take, in every beat of your heart. I am here, wrapping you in my love, holding you close, whispering words of comfort, of encouragement, of hope. Let my love fill you. Let it heal the places that feel broken. Let it be your guide in every moment of your life. You are not alone, and you are deeply loved. This love is your inheritance, your birthright, the foundation upon which your life is built. And as you go forward, I ask you to share this love with others. Be a light in someone's darkness. Offer a kind word, a helping hand, a listening ear. Let others see my love through your actions, through your words, through your very presence. This world needs more love, more compassion, more grace, and you are the one who can bring it. You are my beloved, and I have called you to be a beacon of my love, a reflection of my heart. Do not be afraid to love deeply, to care without reservation, to give without expecting anything in return. The more you give, the more you will receive, for my love is endless, and it flows through you to bless the world around you. You are never alone, my child. I am with you now and always, loving you, guiding you, and holding you. My love for you will never fade, will never diminish, will never end. Hold on to this truth. Let it fill your heart. Let it be the source of your strength, your hope, your courage. Together we will walk this journey, and together we will bring my love into every corner of your life and into the lives of those around you. Thank you for being here, for listening, for opening your heart to my words. I encourage you to keep coming back, to keep seeking, to keep believing in the love that I have for you. If this message has touched you, if it has brought comfort or hope, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, to become part of this community of love and light. Share this message with others, like this video, and let's spread the truth of my love far and wide. You are my beloved, and I am with you always. Stay in my love and let's continue this journey together.